Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to talk about feminine way of moving and speaking. Since one of you asked for it, then I'm going to do it for you. And this is a really great subject. But first, if you want to know more about elegant fashion and elegant content, subscribe down below and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which is Lisa Hardstyle. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the way of moving femininely. And I think the most important thing is your posture. First of all, your posture is really important. Having a good posture makes you appear more confident, more feminine, and also it makes your body appear the best way possible. So for example, you would have to imagine that you have a line on top of your head and that you have to follow. Like your shoulder and everything needs to be very straight. And also it's going to be good for your back, actually. It's going to be even good for your health. So your back will say thank you. And it is really important when you're growing up and you're an adult to have a really good posture. I see a lot of the time beautiful ladies, but they don't have a good posture, and that's such a shame. Because then it's like you're hiding yourself or something, or you're ashamed of yourself, which is absolutely not true. You should not be ashamed. You should be proud of who you are, you know? So have a good posture and show to the world who you are. So also another way to move in a feminine way is with your hand. So your hand is really a good accessory as a feminine woman. So you can use it for example, to touch your hair a little bit. You know, you can use it in a delicate way, not in a very strong and masculine, soft and delicate. It's really the way of approaching femininity in a really soft and slow and feminine way. You know, you don't have to move too fast or to be too stressed or not. No, just be yourself, be casual, you have a good posture, you have your hands, you can maybe have your hands like this. Also, a thing that is really important when you have a good conversation and you want to appear very feminine and very elegant is having a smile. Having a smile on your face is so important because it gives the other person the warmth and the welcoming that you need in a good conversation. So really have a smile and really be happy to be here. I know it's not always easy to smile all the time, but it is really important because then you're going to think more positively. You're going to be more positive. Even if you have a bad day, try to smile and you're going to feel better. Also, I want to talk about your body language. So for example, I was talking about your posture, but also your body language, how you sit, how you use your body, it can be also very feminine. So for example, I'm saying that you shouldn't sit like this. You shouldn't have a bad posture. You should always be very sitting straight, but you shouldn't be like a robot and sitting straight like this and be, you know, don't move. No, you should move. You should be able to laugh, to move. When you're on a date and you want to flirt a little bit, you know, you can also use your femininity to be even more attractive. So for example, you can just use your shoulder. Oh really? Use your shoulders and moving, you know, if you want to sit in a more feminine way, and also crossing your legs can be very feminine, but also not crossing your legs and put it on the side like the royal family does is very elegant also and very feminine, especially if you have a dress that is a little bit short. Make sure that no one sees anything. So it's preferable to not cross your legs when it's a little bit short and just put your legs on the side, just next to each other on the side. Also, I would say your look, the way you look at people, can be also very, very feminine. I would say that especially if you want to flirt and you have a date or something, the way you look at the other person can change everything. So you have to look at the other person in the eyes. To have an eye contact is really important. It gives you that strong and confident way. You're not afraid to look at people in the eye. You're present. You're really confident, feminine, seductive, you know. So I would say yes, a smile and also the look at the people in the eyes. it's also more feminine to speak slowly and to have a slower approach when you're speaking, and like try to articulate very well, even though, okay, even though me, that doesn't count because I'm French, so English is not my main language, so I have an accent. That's part of me, that's part of my charm, you know. Really try to speak more slowly, take your time. It's really about femininity, is really about embracing the fact that you're a woman and really showing the best version of yourself. Then also listening, really listening to the people. I noticed that nowadays people just rush because they want to answer what the other person said instead of just listening. They don't listen and they think about what they're gonna say next. And I think that's not really what you want to do. When you want to be more feminine, you want to take time to really listen to the people. A real feminine woman considers everyone, and she's taking care of the people around her. She's nurturing the people around her. She's very caring, you know, like feminine women are very caring. That being caring, being nurturing, all that is very feminine trait. So if you want to appear more feminine, listening is showing that you care about the other person, that you care about what the other person has to say. Like that, when you are speaking and when you want to speak and like have the attention that you deserve, of course, the people are going to be way more understanding and they're going to listen to you because you listened to them, because you treat them like you want to be treated. Is treating the people the way you want to be treated. Always have empathy. Also, if you want to speak in a more feminine way, I would suggest to pay attention to your vocabulary and to not swear or say bad words or be mean to the people. Making people feel bad about themselves is absolutely not feminine. Feminine and elegant women never do that. They always considerate the others. They always have good manners. And nowadays I think that people don't have that anymore and don't take that to consideration. Try to avoid vulgar language, vulgar topic. Also anything that can make the people uncomfortable in the conversation. Anything that can be taken in the wrong way. Of course, you can have your own opinion. I'm not saying that you should not. But especially with the people that you don't know, try to avoid certain topics. And vulgar language, try to avoid it anytime. Of course, I'm not saying that you should let people step on you if they're mean to you and like you shouldn't say anything because you should be a classy and feminine lady. No, of course not. You should have boundaries and not let people do whatever they want to you. And seriously, just avoid those type of people. Avoid them. Really try to focus on you and on yourself, on being positive. I told you, like, try to be more positive. Life is so beautiful and like you have so many people who are depressed, and especially in rich countries like that we're living in rich countries. We have everything we want, we have all the food we want, and we're still depressed, you know. So I think we should be more grateful about what we have, and we should appreciate more what we have and the luck that we have to be born in like certain countries. We're healthy, we have all the food that we want, we have water, we can shower, we have a house. So we have to be grateful for all of that. If you're lucky also to have like beautiful things like beautiful clothes, you also have to be grateful because a lot of people are not that lucky. Being more caring and being more aware of the people around you and like paying attention is really a way of being feminine. Try to say more please, thank you, you're welcome, those kind of little things. I know that it's really obvious. A lot of people nowadays forget about that. And a lot of people nowadays are rude, have no manners. So this is really important to remind yourself that you're not alone. We live in society and we have to be aware of the people around us. Also, last tip is like let your natural charm do the job. Really, we're all beautiful and amazing women, and we have a natural charm. So let it shine and really let your natural charm do the job. Because you have this feminine energy in you, because you're a woman. You have this in you. It's really about loving yourself and really appreciate who you are and be more confident. And I think that's the work that you should do. And I'm just saying that, and certain people just say, oh, be confident, and like you're like, well, yeah, but that's not easy. Yeah, that's not easy. That's a work that you have to do every day. That's something that you have to say every day. Like, either it's like by taking care of yourself, it is something that you can really practice day by day, a little by a little. Maybe today is that beautiful dress that make you feel like you're a princess and you're the queen and la la la, and you feel so good. Maybe the next day it's going because you achieved something that you really work on it for so long, and you're so proud of yourself, and you're like, wow, I did something amazing. I'm like really smart. I'm proud of myself. You know, like you have to acknowledge those things. You have to really day by day really acknowledge, wow, like really be proud of yourself, be proud of what you've done, be proud of like what you're doing. You know, maybe that's like raising your kids, and like you're really proud of it. You're like, wow, my kids are so good, my kids are so kind, I sacrificed myself, and like I've done all this job, I'm proud of myself. You know, if you're more confident, it's going to help you. It's going to help you in life, because you need to be more confident to not let bad people be mean to you or like take advantage of you. You need to be more confident, to have boundaries. You need all that. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope it gives you some tips to be more feminine and to be more elegant. If you want to see more elegant content, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which is Lisa Hardstyle. And until next time, I'm giving you a lot of kisses. Goodbye.